What's up YouTube, Con221 here, and welcome back to another part of the Revolutionary War, Road to Independence. We pushed back the Spanish in the last part. Go check out that battle. It was very sweet in a fort, against some of these sneaky opponents here. Anyway, we just had four line infantry face off, 4 line infantry militia, and 2 armed citizenry against like 6 units of Spanish troops along with a bunch of cannons and these mounted tribal auxiliary. Anyway, let's go on the battle map here. So basically, hey, a quote from our general who's commanding this battle. He doesn't like war apparently. That explains why he kept us pretty neutral during his presidency. George Washington resigning after 2 terms really helped seal this nation as a non-monarchical. Basically a state that, didn't just have another King George, right? They didn't want to get rid of one George and have him replaced by a second George. George Washington, that is. And we was Assassin's Creed DLC too that also deals with George Washington as this evil tyrant, and certainly not the historical case. Anyway, you may be asking, why are you putting your militia in front? Well, good viewers of YouTube. Wow, I have never seen something like that before. Oh my gosh, I might actually take out Washington. Washington, run. Okay, we're gonna pretty much run straight up at these guys. And maneuver to the right flank there. Yeah, my horses need to get around and get charging into those guys ASAP. I'm gonna pull Washington back. I do not want him to get killed. He is, after all, a glorious leader and the first president of the United States. So I'll pull him over here. Seem to be targeting en masse my infantry. So we're going to be taking a lot of casualties. But not to worry, Colonial Dragoons are on it, and we will help run down all these demi-cannons. These demi-cannon scum. I'm still like surprised. Like, I don't understand what the logic of spamming cannons. One, that don't have shrapnel shot. Or canister shot. And 2, by making a bunch of tribal auxiliary. Wow, they've killed like 30 men in that unit already. They're probably in thicker formation, that's why. You can see my guys are shooting quite quickly as they're Minutemen. And you'll start to see these gunners just get absolutely mauled. Wow, they must have shot some kind of canister shot out of these cannons here. Yes, they are. Get into your squares, boys. Yeah, okay. I didn't think the British had canister shot. Good, these guys are kind of in combat because, as you can see, they're kind of devastated my militia. However, I can retrain these guys easily, but by absolutely wiping out this whole British army, I'll definitely show the British who is boss. I actually love this unit to make sure those guys are completely shattered. I want to chase after the routing units here. You can see they couldn't stand up to our squares here. Love these Minutemen. Love them. They're supposedly militia, but the way they shoot so quickly, it's great. And once I see my guys coming out in the militia, look at that. Love it. Make sure we go after these demi cannons, guys. Yeah, I think we finished. We did a heroic victory. We pretty much gave a decisive blow to those guys, and I'm sure I can auto-resolve the next battle after killing so many of their cannons. Was their cavalry really even a factor there? Yeah, they got 41 guys. Of course, they're allowed to run off. I don't want to leave New York too exposed. I'm going to go back to it. The next objective is to take out this army. I'm just going to be taking out their various little armies here. Let's see, I was thinking about this. I should probably not be thinking about my campaign before I go to sleep, because then I'm like, well, what if I did this thing? I'm thinking about leaving a garrison of 4 Minutemen here, right? And then, it's already destroyed, pushing on and taking Maine. Give me a buffer so Boston's not so exposed. Then, meanwhile, this army, as it's being retrained, can head down to New York, commercial port here, our commercial port, New York, take out those guys, and then after it's reinforced, it can move on. I'm pretty sure once I break Pennsylvania, we would have broken the British in the colonies. Oh, I hate these little armies. Like, they have 41 men, and they're just allowed to escape. It's just not very fair. Then again, is life ever fair? No. No, life is not fair sometimes. Those idiots just let me, Yes, quick, get a military syllabus. Don't really care about social contract or any of that stuff. Love to get a better barracks, because that will give us grenadiers and rangers and colonial light infantry. Haha. Okay, I think we need one more turn for that army to completely train up. These guys are still recovering some of the losses they took last turn. Hell, I'm going to grab some more of these guys. Just keep a really strong garrison in Boston. John Jones is probably going to die. And, you know, he will go down with his ship. Goodbye, John Paul Jones. Historically, not 100% accurate that John Paul Jones was sunk. But, oh yeah, of course. This army is literally going to die. I'm going to march out and wipe them out completely. I was dealing with this. There's 23 of you guys. And you can do all this little damage and raids and stuff. Especially the school. And look, there's some more of them too. Okay. I'm gonna take out these guys at the port. I just gotta keep hunting them down. I'm hoping they'll get pushed down the peninsula to my right. And then therefore we'll be able to auto-resolve after this battle. And completely wipe them out. That's just kind of my goal. Keep taking out the little armies. You need to have a little patrol force of about 4 line infantry and 2 dragoons to take on some of these smaller raiding armies, you know, like 41 men in them that could just easily auto-resolve it. Anyway, another battle. We know we're not going to wheel our line infantry just straight up to the cannons, because that was literally suicide last time. You know, frankly, if they're going to kind of leave their cannons like that... Move my line infantry here. Because frankly, if they're going to leave their cannons, I want to charge in. It's going to stop me some of these mountain tribal. Look how decimated these mountain tribal guys are. 17 men in this one. 32 in this Hessian. These guys might have tried to assault Boston at some point. This war is pretty historical, though, so far. Struggling a lot as early Americans against the heavy British odds, along with a lot of allies. Oh, better pull back. Don't want... Yeah, how'd that work out for you? It didn't, because you're all dead. Okay, if that unit comes back with 2 men in them, that's ridiculous. Meanwhile, my cavalry's had a field day with their artillery. Well, not a field day. They've taken some casualties, right? But... I gotta take out those guys. Want to make sure these guys don't come back. I think we're a little stuck on the defenses here. Oh, brutal. These guys just took a brutal hit from the artillery. Wow, they got kind of bunched up and decimated. Okay, guys, let's go here. You know, these guys want me to march. Will you guys move? There you go. 9 kills from 9 men there. So I'm going to flank them because when the artillery is set up like this, just a tip if you want to, I like the little defenses there. The artillery is set up like this, it narrows its arc of fire, so I can easily just flank around, and you know, I might actually attract the attention of some of their cavalry, which would be good, because then I'll open up my own cavalry to take some shots at these guys. As you can see, not a lot of these guys are getting away. Are they still targeting us? Oh. They always shoot you when your back is to them, because that's how manly these guys are. Okay, let's move these guys here. Why are we walking, boys? We need to help reinforce our troops here. Yeah, that should do it. Yep. I love these guys for their firepower. Because look, they're easily able to decimate that unit. There's only 6 of them, guys. Come on. Okay, when they're down to 4 and they're routing, that's when we know we've done our job. So now these guys are here. I don't know what these Minutemen are doing. Either way, they're attracting a lot of these mounted tribal that are getting decimated. You can see my Minutemen are becoming quite veteran, taking out multiple units at a time. Yeah, I just need to flank around the AI when they build armies like this. That's what I need to do to beat them. Because you saw I made a mistake last time. I didn't realize they had canister shot and they decimated a lot of my men. But I was able to recoup their losses pretty easily. God, I like it when there's no one gets off these cannon crews, because then they can't come raid. And as you can see, we do have some Haitians. Hessians, not Haitians. Some of them are a little confused. They do have their backs to us. And that didn't work out so well. Wow, that's brutal. Look at these guys. They're just falling. Will the officer fall? Oh, look. They have some of their guys coming to save them. Totally just gonna let my cavalry kill all these guys. Don't let them get away. Because right now the cannons can't shoot at anything. And we might as well bayonet charge into these guys. So let's see, 4 guys there. We just killed their general. Wasn't a real general, but Kelly. So I guess now withdrawn. We are now pushing into the rest of their line, and they have all routed. So you British think you're so tough, you just ran away. I'm sorry, the Native American British armies that have been besieging me think they're so tough. So 200 men killed, about even for both of us, but that army got completely wiped out, which is very good for me. And we didn't take enough casualty to make me not be able to march on Philadelphia. So I got news for Washington. We need to put some kind of soldiers in there. Oh, I can't get there in time. I mean, if I did leave with some soldiers. That way they can get to New York. I don't want a bunch of British soldiers coming that I can't see. The British are coming. Yeah, I need to build a cannon factory at some point here. Okay, let's end a turn and see what the British do. You can see they immediately occupy that port again, which is okay. But it's almost a race to try to beat these guys here. And Philadelphia will now be under siege. And we'll totally hold them under siege because they have improved settlement defenses. They're working on a Somerset house. A lot of happiness, good bonuses, and national prestige, and lets them get Hessian line infantry. I don't feel comfortable enough to leave Boston. Like, this force I would have probably left in Boston and felt comfortable, but I'm going to leave 3 of these guys here. I'm not making a ton of money. One, because my stuff keeps getting damaged. And the Spanish are still here. I'm a little worried about another Spanish army. What do I need to win this campaign? Basically the colonies. Good. In 15 regions, so... Got news for you, Brian. You're not going to have Canada. Yeah. I wonder if I did a pitch battle, I bet I'd win that. So it's currently 1790. George Washington is the President of the United States. A lot more little British armies are coming down. These guys are going to have fun raiding me. Okay, 1100. Do I think I can take on... They're just growing in strength, though. Need more men. By the way, I'm just going to leave these guys under siege. I'm hoping they surrender, which they probably will not, but one can always hope. It's too bad the Spanish are coming after me. Okay, let's fight this. The battle for Philly. Yeah, the city of brotherly love. This will be interesting, though. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be reading Sade in my philosophy class at college. Let's see, we had Nietzsche on one of these that I just finished reading, Beyond Good and Evil, and now we're going to be moving on to Sage. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Okay, guys, here's what's going to happen. I don't like you, and you don't like me. But this is my city. Oh, if I think about this, we're actually doing this like literally historic. We had Boston. I guess we had to abandon Boston at some point. I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time since I did the Revolutionary War history. The Dragoons are covered quite nicely. So we're pretty much just going to chill out and wait for the British to come out. Look at their little military parade before they leave Philadelphia. They're like, yep. At least they have some real line infantry here, you know. It's not like a bunch of demi-cannons and, you know, natives fighting their wars. If you think about it, actually, they just had demi-cannons and then Hessians and Indians fighting their war. Once these guys are engaged, I'll swing around with some of my Dragoons. I just want them to get intercepted and shot by these mounted tribal auxiliaries. They almost look toe and toe. So in case you're wondering... Wait, do I have... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, wait a second. Yeah, you're the Minutemen. Just so they're British caps. Okay, I'm gonna start maneuvering my cavalry that way. Really not too worried about what they could throw at me. Any frontal assault will be utterly crushed. Utterly and completely destroyed. So I dare these tribesmen to come after me. Yeah, they still have a cavalry. They're probably protecting their artillery. If I can get into this artillery, it'll be very good. I mean, I gotta scale into the fort anyway. I don't want to move up necessarily. And again, do I really need my defenses? Not really. Okay, you're making my video longer, so... Run, boys, run! Wow, do they actually hit these horses also? I have to say, horses are extremely easy to hit in Empire Total War. Like, if you don't think your artillery can hit anything, just aim for the horses. And is it me, or do those demi cannons seem a little too accurate for very early fixed field cannons? Hey, demi cannons, my dragoons want to say hello to you. I'll bring Washington up. Fire. Nope, that's cool. Come on, cavalry. These are demi cannons. Make sure to get rid of them, boys. Yeah, this whole line of cannons is gonna die. And once they're shattered in a battle where they're coming out, even if they come back at the end of this turn, they're gonna lose Philadelphia anyway. So not a huge fan overall of dragoons. I like them dismounted. I really like light dragoons a lot better. But other than that, you know, pretty good. Not great melee stats. Thought they'd have a lot better. So there goes these guys. Still fighting with 8 men left. Still firing their demi cannons. As you can see, the British are finally starting to come out of their keep there. They killed quite a lot. Oh, we just killed their general. That will be very helpful. Yep. Look at that. Look at all the shots we're getting off. Yep, just utterly wiping out these Indian units. Oh, they missed their opportunity. So now we have the British regular line infantry coming out. Unbelievable. They have... Oh, shoot. Get back. Get back. Run. I got news to them. They cannot take on those guys in their tired state. So now you can see the armistice here. Man, these guys are kind of overpowered. These Minutemen. I love them though. They're good units. You know, it's gonna suck. We're gonna have to go into the fort and kill those cavalry there. There's only 4 of them. Yeah, there's that big unit of 45 though. Okay, let's start scaling the walls, guys. And we'll tell our cavalry to attack. 50 out of 60. These guys don't seem to have a stomach for war anymore. Maybe they'll let us live free with liberty. Look at that. We're just cutting off the escape. You guys serve the wrong side. I mean, if you look at it logically, right? They did try to pick the winning sides. Look at them. They got... What unit is this? It just... Yeah, they ran literally right through us. And that's what happens. Redcoat Massacre. And as you can see, we are now on the wall, and we're gonna go charge these guys. I think they're actually trying to bring down their own wall with us on it. Either way, very few British getting out of this disengagement here, if you want to call it that. Meanwhile, these guys got taken down again. I'll send more troops over. As my men start to charge into the Philly. I think it's one of Lionheart was calling it Philly, and the way he said it with his British accent was good. It's kind of funny. Philly. I'm not gonna intimidate Lionheart there. I'm not intimidated. Animate. I'm so tired right now. Portray line. I don't know how I'd say it. What am I looking for? What do you call those people that imitate other people? Impressions. Yes, I'm not gonna do a Lionheart impression. You guys just need to go away. It is our territory. Actually, I have a 12-pound howitzer. That must have been was hurting. They were shooting right over the walls. If we had captured that, that'd be excellent. We had one of those originally, as you can remember, but then the British cavalry charged it when it was limbered, and it got captured. Brave guys. These guys have bayonets. Nope. Doesn't matter. All the British have routed on the field. Good match. Philadelphia is now ours. We've accomplished quite a lot in about what's the span of about 25 minutes? Yeah. So thanks for Philadelphia. You're trying to steal what little technology we actually have. That'll actually be a big boost to our income. Huge boost, guys. Probably wondering why I'm just taking Maryland. It's because I can. And they should be relatively happy. We're not like... Okay, I probably should have repaired the buildings in Philly first.
Sir.
Yeah, not feeling confident with this army to take on all those British. Okay, more or less I feel pretty confident now. I would love... Actually, I don't have a ton of demi cannons.
Yes.
Wow, look at that. Utter spam of these guys. Jeez. And I get my reinforcements, so who cares, right? Anyway, I'll see you next part of this battle. It's COD Foreman 221 signing off. Hope you enjoyed.